Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is the AWS Zero to Master series, and in the previous series, we learned about what is the AWS keypair and how we can connect our Linux EC2 instance using the Cloud Shell and the Instance Connect. Followed by today, we will try to see about the SSH into the Linux EC2 in a different way. Let's get started. So basically, as I mentioned, like we can connect our Linux EC2 instance in a different way. AWS providing in that more ways to connect our instance. So these all are the ways we can connect, and we have been discussed in the like a few things in the last session. If you are not aware of that, you can just check it out those videos. You will get some more ideas on that. So in the last session, we just have been demonstrated first to the AWS Instance Connect and the Cloud Shell. So in the today's session, what we are going to do, we are going to be like connect our Linux EC2 instance using the Windows-based operating system. First one, we are going to connect our Linux EC2 using the Windows command prompt, and another one like that using the putty or mobile extreme on the Windows platform. We will try to connect our Linux EC2 instance. So let's get started. I'll just quickly um open on that the console AWS console. To open the AWS console, okay. So basically, what we are going to do, we are going to be create yeah, instance Linux instance, and we will just try to connect those instance on our Windows based machine. So I'm just to call it as that SSH machine Linux. So, so basically that AWS Linux and that is an AMA and T2 micro by default I'm going to be using. The key pair I'm going to be create a new one called Linux new, and RSA I'm going to be using at the PEM format. So it will be downloaded automatically by default. So I'm just it has been downloaded in the PEM format. Apart from that, I'm just going to be select the security group, the existing one. I'm going to be use that SS SG underscore SSH. This is the security group I'm going to be using. Apart from that, I'm not going to be changing anything. So just to launch instance. So as I mentioned, before connecting your instance from outside world, like be sure about your security group port connectivity, because if you are stucking anywhere while you are connecting that your instance, I'm sure the first like a issue occurring on that the security group level because of that since the law the port level if we are not enabled on that security group, so we should be like ensure that, and if you are facing any issue first check it on that security group, you will be like come to know that the reason. So now the instance has been running successfully. So what we are going to do, we are going to be connect these instance using this public IP on the Windows based platform. So to connect that instance on the Windows, first we are going to be connect using the command line interface. So to do that, like on your Windows machine, go to your start button and type it on that command prompt, command or PowerShell anything. If you are okay with that, you can just open it on that command prompt. So basically, before connect your AWS EC2 instance, first you should be check it whether that SSH utility has been installed on your Windows machine or not. So if you have a SSH like utility, you should be getting that SSH option like that. If you are not getting if you are getting any kind of command not found, you should be install those SSH. So to install the SSH on your local Windows machine, these are the documentation Microsoft providing. So using the documentation, you can install your SSH into your Windows based system so that you can access it. So just to try to install. If you are facing any issue, just leave a comment. I'll just try to update you in the separate session how you can install that SSH on that Windows machine. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect that our SSH, I'm going to be take that SSH into our EC2 instance. To do that, EC2 hyphen user at the IP address of our Linux machine. So this is the machine I'm going to be connect. This is the IP address. So if I'm hitting the enter, it will not connect. The reason, we are just authenticating with the user ID, we didn't provide that public key. As I mentioned, except that Linux instance connect, wherever you are connecting, you should be authenticate with your private key. That session manager also the one of the IAM based authentication. Though except those two options, we need to be pass that private key. So to do that, like basically, I have been downloaded my those private key into my downloads folder. So I'm just switching into that particular folder. So instead of that, I'm just moving those file into my desktop. So to do that, okay, I have one folder called the PM. So here I'm just going to be paste it. So this is the folder I'm going to be taking. So open the command prompt and I'm just going to switch into that desktop folder, desktop, desktop and keypad, CD, desktop, CD, keypad. So this is the folder. So here only I'm going to be authenticate using this private key. So to do that, the same way what we did for the cloud shell, the same way we need to be do it. SSH. The syntax is -I, and we need to be define that key pair name. So the user ID of that like a Linux instance EC2 user and the IP address of your Linux. So this is the IP address of my Linux. Just paste it. You click on enter. So now you can see the Linux instance has been connected successfully and be able to do all the things from like Windows command prompt itself. So there is a one way we can connect. Apart from that, using the PowerShell also the same. So we can connect it if we have that existing Linux SSH. So we can do it. So this is the way we can connect using the command prompt. And another way, as I mentioned, like we have one more option called putty or mobile extreme on the Windows machine we can connect. So to connect those like using the putty or mobile extreme, those putty or mobile extreme should be installed on your like a particular uh, Windows machine, or else what you can do, you can open the putty on the on your Chrome. There is one like official page called putty. So here you can download your putty software. So once you download and install, you can get it the two file. Like the first one is called putty, another one is called putty. So putty is the basically the kind of software to connect our EC2 instance, sorry, connect our any kind of Linux instance using the SSH port. So the putty given is one of the application we can basically generate our ppk file to authenticate like on the putty session. So first I'll just try to open it using the putty to connect our instance EC2 instance using the putty the same way what we did on the CLI command prompt. So EC2 hyphen user and the IP address of your Linux instance. Okay, so if you are I'm just saving that name called Linux SSH. So if I am just trying to connect the mission, it will throw the error due to the security key. So since we didn't upload our security key into the putty, so that's the reason it's throwing the error. Okay, so to authenticate our private key on the putty session, what we need to be do right now, we have a file called PEM format. So this is the format we have been download, but basically the putty has been supported that PPK format. So what we need to be do, we need to be convert this private key as a PPK, then we will try to upload. So to convert the file PEM to PPK, I told you that there is one file called the putty gen. So basically here we can upload and we can just to try to convert. So to do that, just to load the file to desktop. So here you can see private key file instead of ppk, you can just type it all, sorry, select it all file and select on that Linux. Okay, our PEL file. So just click on OK. So I'm just uploaded my file. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to be save a private key. So private key, just click on that save private key and click on the yes. So it will ask you to select the path. So I'm just going to be keypair dot keypair. That's enough. Key dot. The format is ppk. So just to hit a save button. So close it. So now you can see, I have been successfully converted my PEM format to PPK file. So now we are ready to authenticate our putty using that PPK file. So go to your putty once again. So just to open the new session, right click on that and open a new session. So here what I'm going to do, existing, I just saved my session. So if you load that session, you can see like EC2-user, the IP address is like 3.91.244.197. Okay. So to authenticate that file using that PPK, what you need to do on the left hand, just to expand the SSH. Under the SSH, there is one option called authentication. So expand the authentication and then click on the credential. So here basically when we are connecting our mission, we can authenticate using the certificate or you can that using the private key. Now we are going to be authenticate with the private key. So click on the private and go to your path where you have been stored your PPK file and select that particular file and click on open. So again, in the future perspective, I'm going to be save the session once again. Just save and click on the load. It will be load your session and just open. So now you can see the authentication started to happening and now the mission has been connected successfully with respective EC2 and the IP address of that mission is 172 like 3125 and 2. Okay. If you can see the local IP, you'll come to know what is the instance IP. So IP is 172.31.25.2. So here we can access all our instance like that EC2 instance whatever we want we can do it. So this is the way we can connect our EC2 Linux instance on the Windows based platform. Apart from that, there are multiple tools are available. The mobile extreme is the one of the powerful tool we can accept. The putty also the one of the powerful tool we can do it all the SSH and other remote commands everything. So So that's all about the today's session. So in the upcoming session, we will try to see all the other component how we can connect our Linux instance. So thanks for watching this channel once again, and they will see you in the upcoming session. Thanks.